lot of model check for me. Don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Lo had the spot in Church Street. So many they get a vasectomy.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with my reaction to the Kawhi Leonard, Paul George news to the Clippers. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below if your team is a contender next season, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss a video. So the news that we had all been waiting for dropped last night, and it was Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers on a max deal for 4 years. But that was not the only news, as Paul George was traded to the Clippers from Oklahoma City, which no one expected. No one had been talking about this, but this is exactly why the deal took so long. It took so long for Kawhi to sign because he needed to know that Paul George was coming. He would not sign, so he gave the Clippers some time, and they got it done. I don't know how they got it done, but apparently Paul George had a lot to do with this because he demanded a trade, not publicly, but to the organization. So that kind of forced them to trade him, or else he wasn't really gonna, I don't know if he can sit out, but he wasn't gonna give his all to that franchise. So they got some pretty good return, I gotta say that. As far as how good the Clippers are gonna be next season, nobody knows, but this is definitely a contender now with Paul George and Kawhi. Probably two of the top two-way players in the league. Actually, definitely two of the top two-way players in the league. Probably top 5, both of them, behind LeBron, Anthony Davis, Giannis, of course. And you can rank them however you want, but this team is going to be good, adding them to the already good base that they had. Of course, they did have to get rid of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who was really nice, and Gallinari, but you get Paul George, who was in the MVP conversation along with Kawhi. So 2 MVP type guys on one team, that's definitely a contender. Plus, you already have a good foundation with Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley, and you also got some good young pieces. Landry Shamet, who's a good shooter. You got Jerome Robinson and some picks, but not too many because you had to give them up in the Thunder trade. But this team is going to compete in the West. Might even win a championship, who knows. As a Lakers fan, I really wanted Kawhi to sign with the Lakers, but also at the same time, I didn't want him to sign. I was kind of mixed on this situation, because if he did sign, then we were going to be the next Warriors, like the super dynasty. Barring any injuries, we were going to be the favorites as the Lakers with Kawhi, LeBron, AD. Now this makes the league wide open, and it's going to be really fun to watch. And I can actually root for the Lakers without people being, oh, you're a bandwagon just because they got Kawhi, AD, LeBron. No, now they just got LeBron and Anthony Davis and a bunch of role players. It's wide open. Anyone can win the title, and that hasn't happened in a while. So it's going to be pretty exciting to watch the NBA next season. Cannot wait for that. Now, talking about Kawhi's legacy a little bit here, which I don't usually get into, but if he can bring the Clippers their first ever championship in franchise history, and he already did that for the Raptors, he's starting to get up there as far as legacy points go. And I don't know, could he climb up there into the GOAT conversation maybe one day? I mean, you bring 2 franchises who have never won a championship, and you bring them a championship with not even a super team, because the Raptors were not a super team. Of course, the injuries, but no one really is going to be like, oh, you only beat the Warriors because of the injuries. You got it done. If he gets it done with the Clippers, I don't know, man. He's getting up there. For the Lakers side of things, I think this really hurt them because they really thought they were going to get Kawhi Leonard, but they lost out on a lot of good free agents that they probably could have got. They probably could have got D'Angelo Russell if they didn't wait. There was probably a lot of guys who were willing to sign with them. Pretty good players, but they were like, no, we're going to wait for Kawhi Leonard, and now they're off the board. So this definitely impacts the Lakers, but there's still a lot of decent role players out there. Like, they signed Danny Green. I heard they signed DeMarcus Cousins as well. So, I mean, there's still some room, but it does hurt the Lakers a little bit. As far as the Raptors go, do they go rebuild or do they try to compete? I don't think they have enough with Lowry, Siakam, Ibaka. Without Kawhi Leonard, I don't think they have enough to compete. Maybe they just play it out and wait till everyone loses their contracts and they just start over. Who knows, build around Siakam. But as far as the Raptors and the Lakers go, that's what I think for them. But now, as far as teams that I think can compete for a title next season, there is a bunch of them. Obviously, the Clippers, the Lakers, you got the Nets, even with Kyrie, you got the Bucks, you got the Sixers, you got the Jazz, the Rockets. A bunch of teams can compete for a title. The Nuggets, even a bunch. I'm talking everyone. It's wide open. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, make sure to drop a like on the road to 500 subscribers. This is some crazy news.